back out here in Orlando. We're gonna check out Disney Springs right now, and Disney Springs is just a Disney location here in Orlando. It's located in Lake Buena Vista. It's basically an outdoor promenade, a mix of shopping, restaurants, things to do, hangout spots, and so on. It's a pretty cool location. This is what the parking lot here at Disney Springs looks like. As you can see, guys, you do have to get searched when you go into Disney Springs. Obviously, they don't want you bringing any weapons or anything inside the property. This is the Lime Garage entrance to Disney Springs. There is obviously other garages that you can enter from. This is just one of them. They also have the Orange Garage and some others.
Let's keep it Disney going. Each of us had 1,000 tales. Well, that's your ring buttons of your sleeves. You got a bright magic never fails. You got the power in your gun. Got some ammunition in your camp. You got some hodgepodge out the room and out. All you gotta do is drop that lamp and I sing, Mr. Aladdin sound. Will your pleasure be that you're on a giant town? You ain't never right front of me. No, no, no. Life is your restaurant and I'm your nature dear. Come on,
we just saw a moving piano performer. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before. I'm gonna check out Disney Springs right now, show you guys what there is to do here, what there is to eat, and all the amenities that they have. I know they have quite a few things, so let's check it out. And before we head into the video, feel free to leave a like on this video to show your support and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'll have a lot more coming from Lake Buena Vista here in Orlando. All right, let's check out Disney Springs. The property is pretty significant. Right here you can see Disney's flagship store here. It's called World of Disney, and I'll have a video of the interior of that store. It will be its own video just because of the sheer size of it. We're gonna head around the property here to let you see exactly what they have. Here to my right is the World of Disney store. To my left you can see it's the Lego store, and the Lego store here is pretty impressive. Look at this. This dragon here is an actual Lego sculpture built completely of Legos. Pretty impressive. And it's always a long lineup to get into these Lego stores. Coming down here, you can see another Lego sculpture, a dragon in the water here, all built of Legos. Pretty cool. And a nice water feature there in the center of the property. All right, so let's make our way down here. We're still walking by the World of Disney store to our right here. It's a pretty significant store. They have a Starbucks as usual, as you can never have too much coffee. On our left, it's the Advent Health Waterside stage, where they have performances, live performances every evening. And these performances are free to come check out. Disney Springs does not have an admission to get in, so you can just come, park for free, get in for free, and check it out. There's so much to do here. You could spend a whole day at Disney Springs. Right here you can see Ghirardelli's, and this is a popular chocolate store. And they make their own chocolate, and I believe if you go in here they will give you samples of free chocolate, so definitely pop by with the kids if you do visit Disney Springs. Over on my left there is a volcano going, and that's the volcano at the Rainforest Cafe, similar to the one that they used to have over in Vegas at the Mirage Hotel. Oh. It's pretty cool. So making our way around here, on our left, there's a Disney Rewards booth right here. A little margarita spot over there called Fresh Picked Dockside Margaritas. On my right, it's the other entrance to the Ghirardelli's chocolate store. Right here they have face painting. And then adjacent to that is the Marketplace Co-op. Trust me when I say you won't get bored here at Disney Springs. There's just so much to do, especially if you're here with the kids. It's the perfect place to bring the kids, tire them out. Down here they have a train that you can ride with the kids. This is the admission to get on the train. $5 for 1 token, $10 for 2 tokens, and $20 for 6 tokens. To my right, there is a store called Trend, also a Disney-related retail store. Then there's a toy store right here. Sure, the kids will love Once Upon a Toy. There's ice-cold refreshments here, and beside that is the popular sandwich chain in the US called Earl of Sandwich. Check it out. They got pretty epic sandwiches here, roast beef, ham, all types of gourmet sandwiches. Check out Earl of Sandwich if sandwiches are your thing. On my left, there is a carousel. Back home in Jamaica, they call this merry-go-round. And then on my right here, the Spice and Tea Exchange. Interesting. All your teas and spices in here. Let's continue around here, see what they got. It looks like they have an Indian restaurant just down there. And then right here they have a Christmas store. I am visiting in January, so Christmas has already passed, so that store is not very busy. On my left here, we're coming up past the Goofy's Candy Company. All these characters are all Disney characters. Just past that is the Rainforest Cafe, right beside the Art of Disney store. And this is where the volcano is, which is pretty cool. Check it out. The Rainforest Cafe as well is a pretty cool store. It's a store/restaurant. So on this side, they have gift shop items and so on. And then on the left, it's an actual Rainforest Cafe. Heading back out, we can see Goofy's Candy Company right here. And then there is the Rainforest Cafe volcano. And down here you can see they have a lava lounge, and that's just a bar they have that's right by the water. Over here they have a booth called Swirls on the Water, which is basically ice cream. And that's the lava lounge right there, guys. And this water body here connects all the Disney properties. You could get from Disney Springs to your Disney hotel by grabbing a boat, believe it or not. You might be able to see in the distance there is a boat going to one of the hotels. And they also have gondolas that take people around Disney, so you don't really have to drive, which is pretty cool. Check this out, an amphibious vehicle. Ton of cool stuff here that you can do, and we are just on the other side right now. We started over there where you can see the World of Disney store, and you can see the dragon made of Legos in the water. And we're just continuing to make our way around the property here. On my right, you can see a paddlefish restaurant built in the form of like a boat, one of those old school boats. So if we go that way, guys, we would end up back where we started, close to the World of Disney store. So we're gonna head this way. On my left, you can see a T-Rex store right here. It's a prehistoric museum, pretty cool for the kids. Here's what it looks like. This right here is the dedicated entrance to the paddlefish restaurant, that boat restaurant that I was telling you guys earlier. Over here they have a bakery as well as a hat store called Chapel Hats. And there are restrooms all over the property, guys. And we're coming up to the Boathouse restaurant here, and this is adjacent to where the amphibious vehicles do their rides on the water. You can see one of the amphibious vehicles just down here. It's called the Amphicar Lounge. Pretty interesting. On my left here, as we continue around the property, we got Vivoli Il Gelato, so you can get your gelato there if you so choose. And we have Jack Lindsay's Hangar, if you want to get some drinks. Over here we have Gideon's Bakehouse and an outlet of Oakley. Quite a few shops and stores here to check out. This bar here is called Paradiso 37. On our left here, there's an outpost of STK Steakhouse. Popular fine dining restaurant. Maria and Enzo's Ristorante, Italian fare. Just across the way there, you can see the Planet Hollywood restaurant, which is different from the Planet Hollywood run by Caesars in Las Vegas. Down here, they have another outpost of Starbucks. And just adjacent to that, they have the Disney Springs hot air balloon. To my left, a store called Disney Style, and then a Star Wars store, and then a Marvel store. To my right here, quite a few food trucks. You can get some tacos and juices and so on. And we've been walking for a good 15-20 minutes and we still haven't gotten to the other side of the property, which is why I say that this is just a sizable property. It's pretty big. And they have an outpost of the popular Salt and Straw ice cream store, which is making waves across the US. Some really good ice cream in that store. Down here we have Jaleo by Jose Andres. I believe they have a franchise of that in Las Vegas as well. On my left is the Splitsville Luxury Lanes. So that's bowling. And then there's a bar just at the bottom here. Here's a dedicated entrance for that. And right beside that is the M&M store. M&M's pretty popular here in the States. Alright, on my right here, we're coming up to the popular House of Blues, which is an entertainment spot and bar. They have live performances there, which is pretty cool. And just at the end of the property here at Disney Springs, you can see the big top, and that is where Cirque du Soleil performs their Drawn to Life show. And they do have a Cirque du Soleil store there as well. So they're residents here, and the Drawn to Life show, I believe it plays Wednesdays to Sundays. I have to double check that. But here would be the extreme end of the property to one side here at Disney Springs. And just to the left of the big top, you can see there's parking. And right here, City Works, Eatery, and Poorhouse. I'm gonna meet you back at the fork where we turned off to head to this side of the property. We're gonna head the other direction so I can show you guys the rest of the property. All right, let's go. An outpost of Everglazed Donuts and cold brew, as well as an entrance to the Orange Garage. We were so focused on Salt and Straw, we didn't see the Summer House on the Lake restaurant here. Here's a proper shot of the Disney Springs hot air balloon. They do have rides in this. Last time I was here a couple years back, it was $20 per person, and that's US dollars. I'm not entirely sure if it's still functioning or they still do the rides. This section that I'm at right now is just like a walkway along the water here, which is pretty cool. It's like a running path. This is the fork where we turned off. We just headed down there towards the Disney style AMC theaters and the bowling lanes, and we're gonna head the other direction. We originally had come from that direction where the Rainforest Cafe is, so we're gonna go this way and I'll show you what they have over here. As I just mentioned, there is a AMC theater here where you can come watch movies and so on. So there's basically everything here, guys, and check out this water feature. It's pretty cool. And the AMC theater is just to the right of this water feature, and we're gonna go to the left. And to the left you can see the Planet Hollywood restaurant I mentioned earlier, and just past that it's the popular Coca-Cola store. Just to the right of the Coca-Cola store, it's another entrance to the Orange Garage where you can also park for free if you come to visit Disney Springs. And fun fact with the Coca-Cola store, they do have a bar at the top where they sell items that are alcoholic, 21 and over if you go up there. Here's another entrance to the Planet Hollywood restaurant, and just beside that is Chicken Guy. This is a celebrity chef restaurant started by Guy Fieri, if I'm not mistaken. They have a location inside Caesar's Palace. Pretty fancy looking restrooms over here. And just down here you can see the Wolfgang Puck Bar and Grill. They have an outpost of this in the MGM Grand in Las Vegas. We were just there a couple weeks back. Let's see what the menu at Chicken Guy looks like. As you can see, it's very popular, folks. Alright, so let's make our way inside this area as we make a complete 360 degree of the property. Let's go. In this covered area here, looks like it's mostly clothing brands. Columbia, a Tommy Bahama over here, Johnston and Murphy, Rothy's, Vera Bradley, and so on. As we exit the covered area, you can see an outpost of Lululemon on my left, followed by a Zara. Over here they have a Free People store and Kate Spade. Disney Springs does have a guest relations welcome center, which is down there. And if you continue that direction, you would head back to where we're coming from. So we'll go this way to avoid repeating that. And here's the directory for Disney Springs. You can see the Drawn to Life ad right here. It's actually Wednesday to Saturday, 5:30 p.m. and 8 p.m. and Sunday, 1:30 p.m. and 4 p.m. Keep in mind, if you do have My Vegas rewards, you can get tickets to the Drawn to Life Cirque du Soleil show, 2-for-1 tickets. Definitely check that out. The My Vegas app is a free app that you can use to get things like this, and you can score 2-for-1 tickets. Pretty good deal. On my left is an outpost of Anthropology. I can see the World of Disney store in the distance where we originally started, so we've successfully completed a full 360 degree tour of the property here at Disney Springs. And as you know, we are in Florida, so water sports is a big thing here. We got a Ron John surf shop, and we are coming up to the strolling piano here again. And this is a guy who's just driving around and playing the piano, which is pretty cool. You can see the entrance to the Lime Garage right here where we came in from originally. And just beside that, it's a popular barbecue spot called the Polite Pig. Pretty good barbecue, pretty great ratings on Google. If you're feeling for barbecue, it's a solid spot to check out here at Disney Springs. We are walking by an outpost of Harley Davidson, famous motorcycle company. Beside them is a Volcom and a Levi's. Over on that side, it's a Uniqlo. And then right beside this water feature here, they have a poutine restaurant, which is pretty surprising. Poutine is just popular Canadian food that they serve in Canada. They are serving it here. It's basically fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Successfully completed a 360 tour of Disney Springs. I'm just gonna give you my final thoughts right now. All right, folks, that's it for a tour here at the Disney Springs property here in Lake Buena Vista, Orlando, Florida. It's a great experience. Definitely something to do when you come here to Orlando. It's free. There's no charge for parking. There's just so much to do here, including live shows, a lot of giveaways, a lot of things to experience here. Definitely come check it out if you're visiting Orlando. The kids will love it. If you have kids, it's a great spot to visit. Thank you so much for watching. We do appreciate that, and we're gonna see you in our next video. Leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel to see more video like this. I'll have more videos on Lake Buena Vista here in Orlando, Florida. Thank you for watching. Take care and peace out.